Black Panther was a film layered with tons of details. Director Ryan Coogler packed so much within tiny snippets of the film. You'd only pick up on them if you rewatch the film in slow-mo. So here are the deets that you may have missed out on. The train. Right from the start, the hyperspeed trains keep appearing multiple times in Wakanda. These trains were so fast, so sonic stabilizers have to be used to deactivate the raw vibranium that they're carrying. These trains reappear continuously to set up the final battle between T'Challa and Killmonger. Wakandan text. As we move on from one location to another, we see the headers first appear in Wakandan text and then be translated to English. This text is based on Nesbiti, an ancient cuneiform from Nigeria. Later we see a bit more of Wakandan text on T'Challa's new sneakers. These letterings translate to Air T'Chaka. Then the text is also seen on T'Challa's suit when it lights up. This translates to I love you, Mom. So, T'Challa's Black Panther suit pays homage to both his mother and his father. Queen Ramonda. The crown of Queen Ramonda was designed to stand tall, representing all the tribes of Wakanda in the north, south, east, and west. It also symbolizes how Queen Ramonda has eyes everywhere. When Shuri flips at T'Challa, Ramonda is able to figure that out as T'Challa's jaw drops onto the floor. She scolds Shuri for it, again showing us how she has eyes on the back of her head, the heart-shaped herb. When T'Challa defeats M'Baku, his body is scarred and wounded. As he consumes the heart-shaped herb after the battle, we see that his wounds immediately start to heal. This also happens later in the film when Killmonger consumes the herb. Wakanda's coordinates. We saw Wakandan coordinates in Njobu's book. If you put these coordinates on Google, they'd lead you to somewhere around Uganda and Rwanda on the world map. Now this is the same location of Wakanda that was first marked in Iron Man 2. The Pan-African flag. Nakia continues to wear green throughout the movie, representing the River Tribe. Okoye wears red. T'Challa is mostly seen in black. Together, the three represent the Pan-African flag. It symbolizes that they fight for all African people. Throne room. The Wakandan throne room is quite amazing. T'Challa and all the leaders of Wakandan tribes sit on a big piece of rock. This rock comes directly from the mountain below. It's as if the new Wakandan leaders sit at the same place where their ancestors did. And if you look at T'Challa's throne, the silver streaks on it look like Widmanstatten patterns. These patterns appear when the iron nickel on a meteorite cools down. So it seems that the throne was carved directly out of an unrefined vibranium meteorite. Clow almost won. When you watch the film in slow-mo, you realize that right before Killmonger killed Ulysses Clow, it was actually Clow who shot at Killmonger first. But the bullet just deflected off of Killmonger's armor. Sneaky girl. When Nakia and T'Challa take a stroll through Wakanda, a girl behind Nakia sneakily takes a snapshot of King T'Challa with her Kimoyo beads. Killmonger's fight style. Before T'Challa and Killmonger fight for the throne, we see Killmonger break his staff in half. He picks up the fight style of legendary African warrior Shaka Zulu, who maximized his kill counts by evolving past the use of spears. Killmonger's ideals led to his defeat. When Killmonger sat on the Wakandan throne, he stated that the sun will never set on the Wakandan Empire.
The sun will never set on the Wakandan Empire.
But at the end, we saw him looking at the sunset on his dreams. And it was poetic justice when T'Challa stabbed Killmonger with the same Wakandan spear that Killmonger used earlier. T'Challa won because of Clow. Before T'Challa caught Clow in Busan, the villain shot at T'Challa's suit with his sonic cannon. We learned through the movie that sonic waves deactivate vibranium. T'Challa saw that his suit briefly retracted with Clow's blast, so he used the same logic during the final battle to stab Killmonger. It was a great attention to detail on his part. This move couldn't have been predicted by Killmonger at all. A few details on this list were brought forward by the Canadian lad, so kudos to him for his amazing work.